a few minutes' time, I'll be hopefully talking to a man about this. Did you hear this in the news? It's great. The Australian Prime Minister Kevin Rudd is among the first people to register for updates from this community website in Lincolnshire called mymablethorpe.com. It's designed for locals and potential visitors to the resort. But the Prime Minister of Australia is a big fan, apparently, of this. But why? We want to know why. Well, this man might be able to tell us, I think. Chris Flanagan, is that you on the phone?
Hi, Laura. Yes,
hello,
it is.
How are you, Chris?
Good to talk to you.
And you. So, hang on a minute. The Australian Prime Minister is following this website, and you run it, don't you, mymablethorpe.com?
That's right. It's a very new website. It's only been live for 2 or 3 weeks, and prior to us launching, I registered an account on Twitter for My Mablethorpe, mainly to see what sort of things people were saying about the town, and I was absolutely amazed to find 2 days after doing that Kevin Rudd, the Prime Minister of Australia, became our very first follower. Absolutely amazing.
It is the Kevin Rudd, the Australian Prime Minister. You do know that?
It is the Kevin Rudd. My first thought was that this was perhaps an imposter, because there are quite a few of those around on Twitter. But we had it checked out, and he's got a fully verified Twitter account, so we know that it's 100% genuine. The big question, of course, is why has he chosen to follow us over here at Mablethorpe? And that's been the endeavours that we've been very busily engaged in over the last 2 to 3 weeks to try and get an answer to that question.
And have you got anywhere closer to knowing why?
Well, we haven't got a definite answer yet, but there are a number of lines of inquiry which we're following. I mean, for example, we do know that Kevin's very proud of his British ancestry, even though it was about 200 years ago that one line of his family was one of the deportees that were shipped over there to the colony as a convict. Indeed, there are others that are also along that sort of line, but there are 3 or 4 of them whose names we're trying to discover, because it may well be that one of those convicts has got a connection to Mablethorpe.
Oh, that's
Who knows?
Fascinating. Yeah, it could easily be, really, couldn't it? So he's he signed up for these Twitter updates. So he gets those. What sort of things is he being updated with? Is it like coffee mornings and stuff like that? What's happening in?
We like to think that that he can really get a good flavour of life here in Mablethorpe, a nice traditional seaside resort. It's quite amazing since I've been following what people say about Mablethorpe. It really brings it home as to how much people hold it dear to their hearts.
Definitely.
So we retweet those tweets and share the good information about the town, and who knows, if he picks up that there's a beach barbecue going on, he may want to come along and join us.
Yes.
He'd certainly be very welcome.
Can you imagine? Maybe you need to invite him.
That thought has crossed my mind, and I've been in touch via the official websites in Australia to try and get a definitive sort of personal response from Kevin, but these channels take a little while to get through.
You can't just ring him up, can you say, now then, Kev, do you want to come down to Mablethorpe and go down the beach with me?
That's right, yeah, you watch a few good games of beach cricket and you might pick up a few tips for the Aussie touring team, and they need a bit of help.
They need it, don't they?
They're going to win the Ashes back.
They do need it, Chris. You could go to the Seal Sanctuary, because I love the Seal Sanctuary at Mablethorpe. It's fabulous.
A lot of people do. They're absolutely gorgeous, aren't they?
Beautiful.
But the real place to see the seals on the East Coast, of course, is to go along up to Donanook in November time and see all the pups, and that's absolutely...
It's best, isn't it? It's just the best thing to do. But you're right about the Seal Sanctuary at Mablethorpe, and the north end. It's my favourite bit, the north end of Mablethorpe. I love them. Often we go down with it, because I used to sell ice creams, there in Mablethorpe.
Did you?
Oh, a few years ago, yeah. And everybody seemed to have a Yorkshire Terrier.
They're still about, yeah. You have to weave in and out of the mobility scooters. We've rather unfairly been given the nickname of the village of the Daleks locally. We'll try and put that right on mymablethorpe.com.
Yes,
so
too right.
For everybody that there's a lot more to the place than terriers and Daleks.
It's a fine place to be, and some fine fish and chips I've had in Mablethorpe in my time.
Absolutely, yes.
Maybe invite him to a fish and chip supper.
We could indeed, yeah. I mean, we were wondering, if he did come and visit us, whether or not some of the the local restaurants and guest houses might have to change their menus a little bit. I mean, we'd really like him to tuck into something traditional, but if it means that we've got to put bush tucker on, well, we'll think about it.
Bush tucker. Yeah, what do they eat? They just put a Barbie on a banger on the Barbie, don't they? Is that what they do in Australia? I don't know.
I think, yeah, they all cavort off down to the beach and get their portable barbecues out and
yes,
get the bangers
and enjoy.
and whatever going on there, the burgers.
Yeah. Well, if he comes, let us know.
You'll be the first to know, Laura. Most definitely.
Oh, it's so good
if we do get a definitive answer as to why he really is interested in this, be assured we'll let you know.
Oh, please do, because I'd love to know why Kevin Rudd, the Australian Prime Minister, wants Twitter updates on Mablethorpe. I just think that's fabulous. Brilliant.
Yeah,
you must
so
be
do we.
delighted. It's great. Chris, it's good to talk to you. And as soon as you find out, let us know.
I will do indeed. Yeah, have a good day.
You too. Thanks for coming on, Chris.
You're
Cheers.
welcome. Bye now.
Thank you. That's Chris Flanagan.